Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the first game in the month of June between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Randy Johnson is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
At the plate now is Richie Ashburn, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ashburn is retired, and there's one away. The 1-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The designated hitter.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Phillies down in order, and now the Reds will get. Roy Halladay will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. That's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Next to hit is Cal Ripken. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. All even now, 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Jesse Barfield, and it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Chopped weakly to the right. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Cobb is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth. The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. 1-2 now. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Base is empty, 2 away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now for Cincinnati, Babe Ruth. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. The 3-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Stepping up is Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah. Griffey.
The 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and that's the second out.
Batting 6th.
Next it'll be Kirby Puckett. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barfield gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So now to the plate, Chase Utley. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And it's 1-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bouncer up the middle, reined in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So stepping in is Jimmy Rollins, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season, and his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he fouls this one off. Forkball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speed threat, Barry Larkin. The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
So next to bat will be Ty Cobb, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here's a pop-up now. Real Muto waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24.
Stepping in once again is Ricky Henderson. He went down swinging to start the home first. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 19. Second baseman.
So next to hit is Tony Gwynn. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The batter, number 8.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. Liner in there for the base hit. Gwynn rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
The right fielder, number 3. Babe Ruth.
In now, Babe Ruth. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away. Ripken, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Henderson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And this will be fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Ken Griffey Jr. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's 1 and 2.
Drilled to the right side. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting,
So bases are empty with one gone. And in next is Kirby Puckett. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Johnny Bench goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. There's Segura on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Next, it'll be Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Ty Cobb. The 1-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Number 24.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now for the Reds, Cal Ripken. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this. And now here is Chase Utley, grounded out in his last at-bat. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Gene Segura standing in. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3. So now into the box is Babe Ruth. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. To first. Hoskins gathers it in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Kirby Puckett. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And the 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
That's in there, base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D. Where you get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And that's in there, base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Ty Cobb. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Segura will make the catch, and that 7th inning ready to roll. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Richie Ashburn. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Next up, Shane Victorino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of his zone for strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
To third, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So now here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still working on a masterpiece. Phillies down in order. They're ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner. That could have been a potential base hit.
Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
The bouncer to the left side. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ripken is off of first with 2 away. Hard hit towards center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Junior.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fouled away. Chopped on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Jesse Barfield. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Next, here is JT Realmuto, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now another 1-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Kirby Puckett digging in now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fly ball out toward left center field. Victorino's there to make the catch for route number 1.
The catcher, number 5.
Next up is Johnny Bench. Single homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Up next is Cincinnati.
And now in the box, Barry Larkin singled in his last at-bat.
Larkin.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock.
Now pitching for the
Impressive.
Phillies.
Standing in now,
Number
Ty
63.
Cobb. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Grounded to short. He's got it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Chase Utley. Now the 2-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Forkball, he can't make contact, so it's full now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another two-strike offering. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show. So here is Jimmy Rollins. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
The third baseman, number 2,
Digging in will be Gene Segura. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base.